Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Ravenclaw.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Excellent. That wasn't too difficult. Ho! Ho! Made it. Now that's more like it. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant. This is going well. Brilliant. This is rather fun. That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad for a Ravenclaw. You take care of yourself.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Off on another adventure, are we?
And another! Yes, another inflating...
Some days are more difficult.
Lassie, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind. And I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Mattibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days are good because of you. The bad days, however. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Confringo. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Revelio. Confringo. That's that. Settled.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Confringo!
It's another aggressive one! What is going on with them?
Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Descendo. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone to...
Accio. Revelio.
If the
Accio.
moonstone is here and so are Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I not surprised?
Revelio.
First the Fwoopers and now this.
Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths. another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Lumos.
Lumos! Merlin, it's
Lumos.
Beautiful.
Lumos.
You did it!
Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin.
Revelio.
It's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Revelio. Incendio.
There's a load to do. I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the Henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the Henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
What are you up to now?
You haven't had a stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. Not quiet enough.
Potato! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Petrificus totalis! Revelio! Be some of Ranrock's loyalists in there. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with random loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me. This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Give me a hand with this part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
How nice of you.
Protego. Stupid.
Impressed. One less human to worry.
Incendio.
I've been fighting since before you were born. Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about
Protego.
Someone thinks they can outlast me!
Crucial. Bombard. Leviosa. Tracy. Confringo.
I will not be made a fool of. Pity, not quite. Experience Bombarder. That was meant for me. Easily diverted.
Leviosa. Descender. Accio. Confringo. Protego. Stupid. Confringo. not in London. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
What's keeping us from fighting? Nothing.
You haven't had much excuse. Mushrooms work.
Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect.
I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead. This is where you will fail.
Incendio.
Your little magic tricks won't distract me.
Protego. Incendio. You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. These devices run on steam power. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
Mr. Dallas.
Far from home.
Accio, Incendio, Confringo. Confringo, Incendio. Expelliarmus, Reparo. Glacius, Defender. Potato. Confringo, Incendio. Should think they felt that in London. Revelio. Confringo!
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was. No.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragpor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is. I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
What are you up to now?
Slow down now. There we go. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
What if he's lonely?
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet Niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. Oh, I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the Ashwinders that are lurking about.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale?
What's brought you here today? Can never have enough stock.
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Thank you for stopping by.
This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around. Or perhaps...
Expulsion! You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? Expulsion! Take the threat. You're the one who stole our hippogriff. You're about to regret that. Expulsion! You're the one who stole our goblin. Well, there, Incendio. You. Accio.
Joe's best watch out.
Incendio.
You made expulsion.
Potato. Defender.
Is that the best?
Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
You're no match for me. I've little patience for such...
Likely this is strong. Revelio. Knowing a meat he's likely studied here. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Revelio! What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Certainly looks to be the place. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I? Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I should follow the treasure to find that Niffler. Incendio. This can't be it. Must be a way through. There we go. Ashwinders. Should have expected company. Lumos. Wait, these coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler. Petrarchus Totalis. Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio. Pick the one who took the goblin out. This has become ignorant. Glacius, what are your thoughts on?
Had enough?
Reparo. Confringo.
That's with You'll come to regret that. As usual.
Confringo. Incendio. Accio.
Back in the fight!
Glacius. Incendio. Glacius. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Perfect. Let's see what we've got. This must be what all the fuss was about. Revelio. treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail. Revelio. We've got Incendio. What a dreadful lot. Confringo! Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Glacius. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Revelio. Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. 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 Revelio. Oh, more Ashwinders. Lumos. That's an Tricus Totalis.
Know you there.
See you! You won't know this one, Luke. I know you're the one who stole our hippogriff.
Tricus Totalis!
You shouldn't know about stealing goblins now, stolen by others now, should you? You don't know what well go. You're the one who...
Incendio. What have you? Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Revelio. What's this? Some sort of treasure map. Defender! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio! Revelio. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio. Descender. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Glacius. Levioso. Glacius. Levioso. Descendo. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. This Niffler's a tricky one. There. Never realized how tiring it can be to capture a Niffler.
if they're dead. Fate's not on my hands, only their blood.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. This looks like the spot from the treasure map.
You've been straight.
Lumos. Petrificus totalis. Petrificus totalis.
That's the student who stole our hippogriff.
No one!
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius. Revelio.
When there are no surprises.
Goodness. Not a party.
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Calamity. The very moment every one of you standing in my line of sight is a disaster. And the first one of you... Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Confringo.
Petrificus totalis! You little coward!
Accio.
I was a proud man that day, and there's more of those days ahead.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. And no one to share in my victory. That did it. And look, treasure. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out. What's brought you here today? Thank you for stopping by.